Good evening everyone who is watching the stream of VOD arrives on air, and welcome to my short stream but a busy stream nonetheless. So we are in Chernarus today, and remember I told you yesterday that I joined a mini car server and I witnessed some strange things going on there, some clever or not clever or just maybe even stupid traps, some other things going on. So, and I decided actually to join a mini car server today to just have a little bit of fun. I'm a little bit late, so it's going to be maybe a little bit on the short side this stream, but glad to be able to do a little bit of DZ still. So the day's been sort of kinda meh. So let's go and find a car. Maybe something to eat, but maybe let's first go and find a car. We're not really about survival tonight here. I think the survival will just follow. So if we are lucky. So let me take a look at the map to see where I might find a car. So we are okay. Not going to find anything here. Got to go to the town. Okay then. Got to go to Elektrozavod. Added a little bit of gamma. So this server has people. Not a lot for Chernarus. So not going to be an amazing player-to-player experience, but who knows? I have seen strange things happening here, and I actually was going through my footage. I record everything, but the idea is to then go through the recorded footage and just clip out interesting moments, but I rarely do that. But today I had a little bit of time, so I did exactly that, and I actually found some videos from many. Well, I was going through some videos from mini car server, and it was actually very fun. I mean, for me, maybe not 100% fun for people watching this, but a lot of zombies and not a lot of loot actually in Chernarus. Punching around the door. So a little bit of food just to stay alive pretty much. So it would be nice to find a knife, but otherwise, yeah. Plus I gotta remember fruits actually spawn here because it's an autumn map. So under trees like this one, if you're lucky, you might... That one has a backpack, which is fun. It's nice. So many zombies. Glow stick, thank you for this. Are you coming? They seem to be a little bit slow, but here's a nice backpack. Okay, still no tools. Any fruit? No fruit. pretty cold. Cold nights in Chernarus. Better insulation. Taking it. Gonna look ridiculous. I like it. This is not going to be 100% survival, I believe. We're just gonna find the car and try to, I don't know, run into some troubles. Okay, this is an orchard. Orchards don't spawn anything. There's a boat over there. So we could use even that. Okay. Yeah, it really feels like there's less loot than in Livonia. Okay. I'm really used to Livonia at this point. I'm a Livonian person. I'm a Live at Soul now. Oh, here we go. That is something. Mushrooms. Oh, do they spawn only in the woods here? I do remember them spawning. I do remember finding them in Chernarus. I don't even remember that. Imagine how long I haven't actually played Chernarus. How did you... Oh, okay. It used to be one of the most amazing pieces of food in the game. Good that we found something to sustain ourselves. My shoes, but I like mine. The zombies are everywhere now. Yeah, that's no knife. Okay. But at least they have food. It's a potato. Gonna be bothered to peel it. Oh, another hatchet. Pristine even. Taking the pristine one. Okay, we just need a little bit of water, I think, at this point, and we are good to go. Where? I don't know. Maybe to find some guns. Well, to find the car. And then maybe to use the car to find some guns. We're going to be decimated by zombies like this. Where's the military container? This part I remember. Ooh, haven't seen this one in a very long time. They don't spawn in Chernarus anymore, or in Livonia anymore. They don't spawn in Livonia anymore. It's kind of sad that we don't get all the variety on one map. That's like there are map exclusives now. Oh, you look at this. We are actually living the dream here. We have a gun, a magazine, and ammo. Yeah, it's damaged, but we are not harmless anymore. In 15 minutes. Actually less. Okay, there's a well somewhere here. And cars should be around. Okay. Jeans. In not really amazing condition. There's a clever there. Cleaver. Maybe it was a clever cleaver. Okay, that's some. Zombies seem to be everywhere. Yeah, buildings like this Livonia doesn't have. That's unfortunate. I feel like Livonia actually might have them. I think they won't really be out of place in Livonia. Those 5-story apartment blocks, they are out of place in Livonia. While I understand why they are there, they seem to be really out of place. Okay, since we are kinda getting everything more or less the way it normally would be in a normal run, let's then get some rags and eat the food. So there has to be a car somewhere. Oh, hi. I peered in the corner. Standing there creepily, almost like that girl from Obsession. Okay, come on. Not the best anti-zombie tool, but if you know how to use it, it works. There used to be a well somewhere around here, but I think it was a long time ago. Okay, but I can take a look at the map to see where to expect cars. Oh, gloves. Nice. These ones I like to loot. Especially the ones that don't have the whole building behind the door here. The ones that are just a small store. Okay. Has to be a car somewhere around here. Let's see. One we missed. Another one might be in this yard. No cars around here. Wow, this has actually been looted. Rider's jacket. Oh yeah, I'm taking it. Where did my stuff go? Can I cut it? I of course can. Okay, we have everything we need. Just a little bit of water would be nice. But I think there's no wells here. Yeah, these ones are not good. The ones that are just single floor, they are better. This one multi-story. What's that? The new knuckles, brass knuckles. Okay. Let's take this. Okay, another car actually spawns, according to the map, might be spawned somewhere around there. Okay, no luck. Yeah, who told me that I'm going to find all the cars on the mini car server? Maybe for me it's not going to be like many cars. DZ is totally unpredictable. Okay, another one is on the other side of the railroad, another spawn. A rope. Okay. Strange to see trains that are not like spawning a ton of zombies. That a zombie? Or a person? Not moving. Let's maybe try to push it to its senses back. Okay, looks like a zombie. And I think I just attracted some troubles. Okay, that worked. Oh, she has a knife. A zombie, but a zombie that just didn't like to move a lot. Okay. Does anything spawn here in Chernarus? Okay, I'm not checking the whole building. I don't care that much. Here we have a car. So let's refill the radiator. And do some Chernarus driving. We are here for some car adventures or car related adventures. I'm not talking about like hijacking, not talking about chasing and whatnot, but who knows. Wrong door.
let me hitch a ride. Let me hitch a ride, please, sir. Please, sir. Please, sir.
Oops. Is he alive? Not really. Okay, the first person we met. Okay. He wanted a ride, I think. I kinda didn't see him coming first. Okay, took his shoes. Or maybe even... Let's take a little bit more of him. The zombies are walking in groups here already. There's like 2 diners on one street next to each other. One over there. Never noticed it. And one over here. Yeah. I guess that's a way to survive too. Though the cars despawn here like crazy. So the fact we are dropping something in the trunk doesn't mean anything at all. I probably should have given him a ride or something. Okay, let's see where we can get with this. We need, well, some food, water, but a gun. There's still water over there, I think. Let's maybe pay a visit before moving. Zombies, man. Moving any further. Kill the guy without actually any intention. Yeah, the radius of the turn on this one is a little bit too much. Is the well still here? Did it get removed? I think it got removed at some point. Oh no, no, I remember it right. Okay, next time I'll listen more closely. I thought somebody was saying something from like inside the house from one of the one of the windows, but the guy was outside running to me. And then he managed to, actually it wasn't me, I was moving away, he managed to run under the car, under the back wheel. Okay, just let's fix this problem. Interesting in here. Rounds for this pistol. Yeah, so Livonia doesn't spawn CR pistols anymore. Oh, more food. It doesn't spawn Makarevs, it doesn't spawn Scorpions, which is sort of kind of sad. I would like really to have more low tier coastal loot, coastal guns, even like crazier guns that we have already than just this. Then all the high tier guns, and then not all of the low tier guns. Do I even need this? I don't know, but I picked it up, so whatever. Let's load it. Can I fit through this gap? Yes, I can. That's a solid fence. That's a very solid fence. The zombies are running towards me. Sorry, needed to take care of something in my chat. It's actually still pretty dark for you. Strange. Okay, careful with this turn. I remember there was a trap. There was a trap here like a year ago. Yeah, the video. The video that I was going through, it was from like around a little bit more than a year ago. That zombie just spawned in. And a little bit less than a year ago. And I remember I played with Nicola, I think, or with Swolf. I played with somebody, and I remember that I just couldn't get to them. I was getting decimated, killed in all possible ways, in like car accidents, actually, yeah, running into a trap, in fist fights, shot running across open fields. Interesting noises. You look at this. That's what I'm talking about when I say we have traps here. That's a trap. Is it all locked? Yeah, every segment is a door. So you cannot disassemble it from inside. So you can get inside, but you won't be able to actually get outside. Wouldn't say it's a clever trap, but I've never seen anything like that. So just walled off well with like one-way entrance. So if I find the crossbow, maybe we could destroy this one. With the crossbow, there's actually a place where these crossbows spawn nearby. But how to get there? I don't remember where the road is. Somewhere over there. I don't know, let's take a look. We are on an adventure. Not sure where to find crossbows in these lands, but let's see. Oops, didn't see that one. Was looking around. This one's not going to be able to go uphill, right? On the grass. But I don't think I've ever driven here. Some amazing new experiences. I think the road's over there. No, it's not here. Where would it be then? This deep valley. This one I remember, I think. Or maybe not. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually driven here. There's like a path. Here it is. Okay, pretty far from Пригородки. So for those who just joined, I'm playing on a server with like very loose survival gameplay because there's a ton of cars here. Otherwise it's vanilla. So yeah. And I'm not going to be really trying to survive. I might even die in a car accident of my own making. Hello there. Camp builder or mason. Okay, not really welcoming. Witajcie. That's in Czech. So they have a well here too. Oh, nice. Well, I mean, I have those in actually in the car. I just realized a bunch of them. Oh, golden ticket. Nice. I've been finding lots of longhorns in Livonia lately. And even if we just die in a freaky car accident, let's rehydrate still properly. Because why not? Nice pouch. Damaged, but we can fix it if we want to. But that has to be this. Careful Cobra, good evening or good morning. Welcome, welcome. I'm good, thank you. Got a little bit of time to play DZ, so even amazing, I would say. A day when I get to play some DZ, any day I would get to play some DZ on, it's like an amazing day. Come here. Oh, even that. Forgot about that part. Hope you are doing amazing as well. Okay, there were some arrows, bolts in that one. Probably got to pick them up. Probably. That's just a boonie hat. Okay. Well. Well. Okay, let's travel. Let's travel. We have a car. Have car, will travel. Where did it go? I'm not seeing the arrows anymore, the bolts. 3. Perfection. Let's take some good water with us. What do we need from here? Have no idea. Let's see if we can find anything interesting. Probably time to turn off gamma. Nah, nothing really. Okay. Yep. Just like that. Okay, so if you're looking for a crossbow, I would go to the largest maybe summer camp in here. That's next to the dam, so maybe let's go there. Oh, no, there's still the audio is still okay. It's just loud for me. Maybe, yeah. "75 kilometers per hour on this road." That's like on this car, it's almost a suicide. 90, 100. Yeah, if I encounter an obstacle, I'm dead. Not sure what was that. I'm not a fan of this car, to be honest. I'm blaming it. But it's still going strong. The radiator's still there. We have a spare one and some water. Okay. That was slightly worrying. No car here. Okay. There's a Volga over there, but I'm too lazy to change the car. Still a lot of opportunities to destroy this one. So, in like 30 minutes on the server, I already killed the guy, absolutely inadvertently. He jumped pretty much on my car while I was only leaving the parking lot, and somehow he managed to jump under one of my rear wheels. He was saying, I then realized, not at first, that he wanted a lift or something. He wanted to catch a ride, so... And I wasn't going back. I didn't try to actually run him over. It was just all an absolute accident. I'm curious if I can drive on the railroad. Oh. That's a cloud of gas. Let's risk it for a biscuit. No. No, we are dead. To crash in a cloud of toxic smoke. Okay, am I even going to wake up? That's new. That's definitely new. Never done that before. Okay, I got the disease. Oh, it's big. It's so freaking big. Yeah, I didn't like. I should have taken that Volga. More bandages, I know that. That's a way to start the run. That's a way to start the run. Got myself killed over nothing. No cars here probably. So we got to go back to... Oh yeah, leave me alone. So driving on the coast, that was a little bit unexpected to encounter. Oh yeah, I'm coughing blood. And I already lost a lot. I need blood. I need liquid. Or I need to leave my loot here, somewhere in the corner, and maybe prepare to die. That would be actually a good idea. That's something, yeah, we could just try to do, though I don't have any food. It was going all so good. I'm telling you, in a car accident of my own doing, where the car accident itself, where the crash itself, didn't actually create that many problems. Okay. Not going to be able to find POX here. Anti-POX antidote. So I might die just from blood loss. Yeah, it's coming. It is coming. I can see it, it's coming. Okay. Leaving my stuff here. Just because. Under this tree. Just because I like this outfit. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh. I did it just in time. Okay, we need another car then. I never died in a car crash in a gas cloud. I mean, because of crashing my car and losing my consciousness in a gas cloud. Okay, the Volga was over there. Do not do that. The Volga was over there. I hope it's still there. We are so close, we could probably just run there. We got like super lucky. Yeah, but I think it was a white Volga. A little bit of military loot? No? No. A little bit of cold food? Yeah? Yeah. Here we go. Let's use the opportunity to get back to our body. So it takes 6 bottles or 2 canteens and or 2 cooking pots and 2 bottles, but I usually just put one bottle and 2 cooking pots in that in the radiator, and that's enough. They're driving somewhere. They did not see me. Okay, we have a mission here. They were driving through the woods from that block on the hill. Chapayevsk it used to be called, I think. Yeah, this one is heavy. The previous one felt like it didn't have enough traction. This one feels like it's just a little bit too heavy. I think this is the fastest I ever returned to the place of my death. Yep, that's me. You ask how I ended up here? Well, that's a long story. Okay, back to what we actually pretty much had. So no food though. Got to drink maybe. Hope the car stays. Lots of sporters around and some food, which is super nice. Don't interrupt me. I'm drinking here. Oh, you had some food too. That's very nice of you. Underestimated your hospitality. That's the right word for it. Sounds a little bit quiet because we are going to start driving again pretty soon. Let's check a couple houses around here since we made a stop. Well, they might actually stay dry. Wow. Even the heat pack is still hot. It's not that I got back and got my all my loot back. Even the heat pack still heat packing. Still packing some heat. No, I'm packing some heat here. Okay. A souvenir. No really room for any souvenirs. Just to have something in the car. Sorta kinda a sign. Okay. So we got to try it again, but this time better. This time without actually crashing into anything. The only way out is way through. Oh, how lucky did I get? There's no smoke anymore. Okay, the local police is definitely not looted then. Let's take a look. Definitely gonna a chance to find something. Yeah, this time I got it. Alright. Okay. Okay, that's some rounds. Do I have a stack? That's some rounds that I don't need. Some pens that I don't need. But with some rounds that I might need. Another mag. Okay, I got to start taking the rounds out of them. Another one. Some black gloves. Okay, I have almost 2 stacks of 9 mils. Calls for an MP5 or something like that. Okay, let's see if there's any food. I like these kiosks. They sometimes actually can offer a lot all of a sudden. Sometimes would offer a lot all of a sudden. That's the delegation. Greeting committee. That's not supposed to be there, I suppose. Welcoming committee. Okay. So let's eat a little bit. All the food that we have, we cannot leave it to the strangers. I think the heat pack stopped working. Yeah. Oh, I'm full already. Okay. Already 2. Jump in. So I'm really curious if I can cut some corners and drive to the camp on the railroad, using the railroad. It just happens to kind of go nearby. And you don't need to go to Zelena. I'm just trying to save time. Maybe potentially running into some, again, little adventures, who knows. There's no sign falling rocks. I would have tried it then. If falling rocks, then definitely something you gotta try. Falling, I mean. Yes, it does, as they say. So just again, just a reminder, I might get killed at any second. And not even like by people, by my own stupidity. Fast and Injurious, as the title says. Actually, that's exactly what happened already. So here we have the railroad in question. Doesn't look like it provides a lot of traction. Okay. Let's imagine I'm a train. Who wouldn't want my wheels to get in there? I hope no like incoming trains, right? Choo-choo! Gotta be careful on the turns. There's not a lot of traction there. But actually very solid 70 kilometers per hour for this car. I would say it's a solid number. On a dirt road, on a gravel road, let alone on a railroad. And this is way better than just driving through the woods because it is actually pretty smooth. Every screw, every nut, every bolt probably is going to be unscrewed after this journey in the car. IRL, but that's a settlement, alright. Oops. So everything's going to be like super loose and falling off, but that's IRL. In DZ, you can see it's pretty survivable. Just gotta be careful with accelerator. Ooh, a breach. That's an adventure. Oh, I think I managed to drive to Zelena. I think I'm going into Zelena, right? This place I'm not recognizing. But I have a feeling we got to be way west. Oh. That's the railroad we need. Or the road. So the railroad, the tracks go to Zelena and then sort of kind of join there. Oops. This car's trying to slide a lot. Yep. I remember that the trucks actually were going here, but not the ones that start on the coast. The ones that start on the coast, they first go to Zelena. I think it was possible to get cross the river there. Like there was a really shallow place. Somewhere here. Oops. I think here it was. Yep. Yeah, I'm showing actually some very serious corner cutting tonight. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we have in here. This we have in here. My character is constantly cold. Audio back. Nice pants. High insulation. I'm taking this. My character is constantly cold, though that kind of breaks the look. Yeah. Hunter pants. If we find something that's just black. Okay, more arrows or bolts. Oh, you look at you. And I have a golden ticket. Yes, I do have a golden ticket. You're going to be my anti-zombie gun then? You, we just reload. Here's my golden ticket. Pretty loud for a anti-zombie gun, but okay. This has to be here. Yeah, if I don't find like some black pants, I'm taking my jeans back because this look is not something I want. Another blaze. Army pouch. I have one already. Mine's damaged. But I can fix it, I think. Yes, I can. It comes to that. Am I hearing a car? Not sure what this house is spawned in Chernarus. In Livonia they spawn things that we might need. Oh yeah, okay. Grabbing this. I'm 100% taking this and fixing it. But again, that might be all for nothing if I just drive into another cloud of gas and die there. That would be something, yeah, I could easily do. And more bolts. So the pistol and the magazine, they need to be fixed. It's the only primary I've got. Would be nice to find the scope, but that's like that's just an ideal dream. That's handgun. Nice, but not something I was thinking about. But thank you, Daisy, for listening at least. I said the scope and there was a scope. I said a scope and there was a scope. Longhorn. Okay. That's a sniper gun. Not the best, but a sniper gun nonetheless. It's loaded already. Okay. Probably got to get rid of this. Never loaded it properly. At least it has a scope. Perfect knife. Okay, we actually got this character going pretty easily. Well, that's because we managed to drive all the way to where the good loot is. Okay, I need to get my blue jeans back. Torch. The rounds. These rounds. Well, we got everything. We are going to get geared. Upspec, good evening, welcome. 1911, you mean? Well, way more powerful. The Makarov pistol, it's just an anti-zombie plinking gun. It's good as an anti-zombie plinking gun, but it's like a super weak round. So 1911, I think it's more powerful. But I don't really have a lot to substantiate my claims. So... Okay, I'm taking my blue jeans back. And I don't even have enough slots now. You're welcome. You're very welcome. The only problem for me personally with 1911, but that's my personal problem, is that I always need a lot of rounds in the mag, because I tend to just spray and pray. I do not aim. So for me it feels like that gun doesn't really have a lot of rounds, enough rounds in the mag. Okay, these gates I'll have to open. До свидания. Nashleda, no. That's in Czech and in Russian. Would you please leave me alone here? Thank you. Now it's on my back seat. Hey, get out. What's that, laser serving kit? I might need that. I'm rocking a leather jacket. Well, I'll probably die. It's super easy to die on this server. I've died already, but I managed to get all my loot back. Because it wasn't sudden death. Okay. I don't know, maybe we should take a look at what's going on at Mishkina before going back home. We still are going back home. We haven't found anything. We will have to go to the castle. We need to go to the castle. So, not sure where this road goes. Let's check the map. Because I need to cut some, really cut some corners here. The ones that I can see, I can cut. But if I cannot see them, then I cannot really cut them. Uh-huh. Now I see how I could. Okay. Okay. This is actually pretty close. This is supposed to be like super close. Let's take a look. Nice. Food I need. This character managed to pick up all the loot of the previous character almost immediately, so this character didn't really get to eat a lot. Haven't eaten properly. Have to take this road. Yeah. Uh-huh. So we won't be able to get across this one. We only can hope the car still waits us here. We only can hope for that. Okay. If I'm reading the map right, because I might be not. Because the Mishkina camp has to be just over there. Yeah, we might not see our car ever again. Want to get my boots wet. Yeah, that's pretty far away from the car. It might despawn. So we got to be fast then. Here. Thing going on around here. I'm not picking up things till I find a gun. First I find the gun, then I decide what I want to keep. Okay, hope nobody heard that. An axe. An interesting option. Oops, that's a little bit worrying. They're all coming out of the woodwork. $19.11, okay. An option. A large backpack. Okay, some magazines for UMP. A grenade. Always nice to have. If you have a vest to put it on. Rounds. Yeah, the sound of the zombies in that container. Oh, FNX magazines. And Vichri. Okay. That's definitely an option. Okay. And a canteen. Okay, you go away, you stay here, the canteen we keep. Then we take this gun, we drop this. We need more rounds for this one, we will find them there. Empty this canteen. Drop it on the ground. Take the bottle. Pour it in the canteen. Yeah, you don't need to care where it goes actually. Okay, the canteen's full. Still don't have a belt, so let's make one. At least this knife can go there. Now the magazines both are pristine. Dropping one, taking another one. Loading it. Now we keep going. Ooh, that's an interesting thing to find. Okay, no shooting anymore. We had enough zombie problems. Small AK rounds, but doesn't look like I'm going to find anything AK related in here. I need rounds. I need a magazine is a bad tool for punching out zombies. Where's this mag? Damaged. Let's fix it. Okay, now it's... should have fixed it with rounds on side. Forgot about that part. Okay, now this is something. This is something we can use. So there has to be more rounds around. I've seen them, definitely. There was even a scope. Okay, not these ones. No, the pistol's not going anywhere. It's the scope damaged, but well, it'll do. Now we get more of these rounds. Do I have a stack? Roughly, yeah, I have actually, I can feel 2 magazines. I can fill 2 magazines with them, almost. Okay. Good. This then goes away. With its rounds, I'm going to keep 1 stack. Here we go. Now we are cooking with gas. This goes here. And this goes here. And this goes here, I guess. Whatever. For now, it's going to be like this. I could actually put on his vest. So, it's sort of kinda... more rounds. Good. Once I don't need... Tracers 3, all tracers. No, thank you. These ones, okay. Tracers 2. All tracers, okay, doesn't matter. Don't need them. MTFNX mag. That's what I left in here. Okay, time to leave the area. I'm overstaying my welcome here. Like, seriously. Damaged. Well, I have 10 good ones. I'm keeping them. I knew we had more. What was that? Some stupid sights that I don't like. The heat pack's not working anymore. Okay. Okay, so let's reload this gun. Add all these rounds in there. All 8. Still, well, sorta kinda a short rifle, a shortened rifle. I don't know how to call it, but, well. Okay, we managed to get geared again. Somehow. And the idea was to get to the camp, to take a look, maybe there's a... maybe there was like, what was I looking for? Crossbow. Okay, where is it? Perfection. Let's see if our car's still waiting for us. Might not be. They despawn here super fast. You cannot own a car on this server. I have a feeling it's gone. I've definitely left it east of the camp. Oh, east, south of the camp. Okay. It is gone then. Or did I? Okay, I'm going to recheck just in case. If I'm just forgetting a perfectly good car in the woods. I think it was somewhere here. Yeah, it was here. That's where I left it. Okay, disappeared. Let's go back to the summer camp then. That's sorta kinda an inconvenient development, but we can manage. Couple cars spawn around that place, so we might be able to get another one. Back to this place. That's the and then that's not the parking lot, that's some ports or whatnot. Okay, no luck here, unfortunately. Maybe at least some food that I missed. So yeah, we found some guns, but we lost the car. Let's see if I can get it back. Oh, hi. I can get some other car instead of this one. Okay. I still have the hatchet. And I have actually quite some room in my inventory now. Because I failed to find any armor. So absolutely didn't expect to actually loot anything on the server properly and get this looted. That's not something I expected. Maybe killing somebody looted and taking their loot, yeah, but finding stuff on my own? Not really. There's a very cheeky car spawn. You can just break your legs trying to get there. Not the first time on I find the car here on a many servers car on a many cars server. Not the first time. Not the last. Hey, do not do. I need cholera, actually, like another hole in my butt. That loud. Let's keep going. I think actually if it was any other car, it would have been probably impossible to get out of here. Going to try this road. It should bring us to the castle. We are moving in the direction of the castle. Yeah, that's the big lumber mill place. Yeah, and there will be just a bridge. Next to the big lumber mill. Here we make this turn. Yep. And yeah, we got to keep left, I think. No, well, doesn't matter. This will still bring us to the castle. There's like a secluded house standing here. Oops, oops. That's a pig. I was looking at the pig. Not even a boar. Here we make the left turn. No, that's somebody's driveway. I think I made a wrong turn somewhere. Okay. At the castle I can see it. I know it's not allowed, but still, let's do it. Ooh. Okay. Let's see if we can find anything interesting here at all. Let's see if this place even spawns what we need. Hatchet that does spawn. Hatchets. Place with a scope that I cannot really use for anything. Well, I mean, I suppose I could, but that's not scope. Doesn't offer any magnification. That I have, and this I have. Okay. Well, it looks like the hunting loot, yes, or tourist loot, but I don't think other ladders here, other stairs here spawn anything like that. Army pouch. Well, not sure how it is related to anything around here. Sorry, a little bit loud. Okay, yeah. Technically speaking, yeah, it's possible maybe to find a crossbow here. Maybe, but maybe we just need to go to a summer camp somewhere in the north of the map. Oh, nice rounds. Okay, let's take a box. The box I'm taking. That's food. Chili, so probably well preserved because of low temps. Okay, nothing really interesting in here. Okay, then. Was there another path out of here? Oh, this is not a path. But I can see, I think, some buildings out there. Only this fence was... Oops. If only this fence was possible to somehow get through. Well, it is. But actually, being able to drive properly, that's a good idea. That's a good skill to have if in order to drive across, like cross country pretty much. In order to go properly off-road. Oops. No holes here. You gotta be kidding me. Chapel, all of a sudden. Yeah, these fields are tricky. Interesting spot. It should have a name. And the name is Святой Григорий, Saint Gregory. Saint Gregory, yeah. Chlorine. That'll come in handy. And the road from Saint Gregory goes to... Yeah, pretty much over there. I don't mind the direction. Yep. That's Lopatina, or Lopatino. Not the worst place to be. Once, super long time ago, before this version of DayZ, we killed a guy on Lada Niva in Lopatina. He was just driving through, just like I'm going to do. So I'm not going to drive through then. Almost like a castle, but that's a tree. Nice, there's another white Lada Niva. Very parallel parking. parallel enough. Okay, very parallel. Cannot open the door anymore. Looks cool. Where did you come from? Why are you still alive? Just taking a look around. Just because it's actually time to call it a day today. I don't have a use for this place. Unfortunately doesn't have a police station, or maybe some food on the zombies. Used to be a well behind the red double-story building, and that well used to spawn a lot of interesting, well, used to spawn not a lot of interesting things, a lot of good food. That's what it used to spawn. Okay, and that's time to call it a day. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Don't leave the chat yet. Quite some lurkers tonight. Appreciate it greatly. I really want to continue the adventures of this character because, well, on this not really well populated server, we actually managed to, first of all, accidentally kill a person without, I didn't even want that. Well, I didn't even try to kill him, but killed them nonetheless. Then we saw somebody else on the car. Unfortunately, we kind of missed them because we were on a mission to get our stuff back. And then, yeah, we actually managed to die in a freaky car accident where the reason of death wasn't actually the accident itself, but was the acute POX gas poisoning because of like crashing inside the gas cloud. So yeah, so thank you very much for watching, everybody. YouTube people, thank you very much for watching on YouTube. Please leave a like if you like this one, subscribe for more. I want to continue this one experience because I actually saw way more on this server in like very little time that I had here before the stream several days ago, day ago or 2 days ago. So when I just joined this server accidentally while looking for what I have and where, which characters I have and where. So I was looking for an empty character, joined the server. It's always empty on this one. So, and because it was like, well, it's my nature to get stuck. I just played a little bit on this one and I found some interesting traps. I died in one of them even, so, and today actually, yeah, we found another trap. So thank you very much for watching again. Twitch people, thank you for watching on Twitch. Fearful Cobra, Upspec New Zealand, thank you for watching and chatting in the chats. Apologies. So now let's find somebody to raid and call it a day. Give me a short second. Okay. This guy I've raided yesterday. So maybe somebody else. Just give me a sec. Somebody else who we never raided before, or raided, or maybe didn't try to raid after that. So let's see the easy section of Twitch. There's a person playing Chernarus Vanilla, but they are probably speaking Spanish, Espanol, because of the title and being from Argentina. Bear with me. Okay, this person, let's see if we can read them. The title says they are teaching Daisy, their little cousin. Okay. Let's see. They seem to be... Ah, that's not a console. So let's see if we can read them. Can we? Yes. Let's go and say hi to Killer Brian 650. The link is in my Twitch chat. The raid's activated. So I will see you all tomorrow. That's it for this morning. Goodbye and good night, or have a good start of your day, the rest of your day, whatever you got over there. So see you all tomorrow, one way or another.